we all heard you say, how realistic is it you get a shot at Tank this year?
I mean, you gotta ask him those type questions. Like, at this point, like, y'all can't ask me those questions. I'm not in a position to sit him in contract. I'm not in a position to be like, yo, I'm fighting this year. I'm not in that position yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop asking me those questions. All respect, you know what I'm saying?
No, you good.
And for every interviewer that's gonna watch this, don't ask me that question no more. Ask him that question. When are we gonna fight?
You know, I'm gonna see him here soon, and I definitely make it a point to do that, Keyshawn, so that we be fair and balanced. I'm gonna be at his fight in Brooklyn. I ask him to see what he say. I don't think he's gonna be a fan of it, but I don't care. I ask him because at the end of the day, it's a great fight. Look, if Tank don't step up to fight you, you know, because you're calling him out. So if he don't want to take that fight, who would you like to see if not Tank? Because 135 is you, your brother, Shakur, so we're not gonna see that fight, right? Obviously. And then Loma, and then we got Tank. So if it's not Tank, it's not Shakur. You want Loma? Top rank?
Light skin don't want to step up to fight me. And, you know, I would love to fight Lomachenko, honestly. He with top rank, we the same, you know what I'm saying, same side of the street. You know what I'm saying? He a great fighter, legendary fighter. You know, and he hot right now. He just stopped Cambosis. You know what I'm saying? A person that never been stopped before. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like me and Lomachenko fight stylistically would be crazy. Two Olympians, and we both got that mentality like we're not losing no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to fight Lomachenko, but at this stage of my life, well, career right now, like I'm creating an own lane for myself. Like a lot of these fans want to watch me because I'm just exciting, period. You know what I'm saying? So if these other champions don't want to get in the ring for me, then it's not slowing the businessman down at all.
Got you.
Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis have been building serious tension, but nobody expected the situation to explode the way it did during a recent press conference. The boxing world was caught off guard when Keyshawn stepped into Tank's event, confronted him publicly, and made his intentions known in front of everyone watching. But the story took an even bigger turn when Floyd Mayweather became involved. The same fighter who helped guide Gervonta Davis's rise to fame is now supporting Keyshawn Davis and helping prepare him for a potential showdown against Tank. That development has added even more pressure to an already heated rivalry. With both sides making bold statements and the rivalry reaching a new level, many fans are asking whether this could become the defining fight of Gervonta Davis's career. The conflict between Gervonta Davis and Keyshawn Davis has been growing for quite some time, and now it appears to be much more than simple competition. Keyshawn has repeatedly challenged Tank, making it clear that he wants the opportunity to share the ring with him. For Keyshawn, this matchup is about more than just money. He wants to prove that he belongs among boxing's elite. Instead of being viewed as another promising young fighter, he wants to defeat one of the sport's biggest names and establish himself as a true superstar.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that. You got the power, you got the skill and ability. He's patient. You know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me, and I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? Talks to go fight the from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fight. The is you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Initially, Gervonta Davis didn't seem interested in giving Keyshawn Davis any attention. Whenever his name came up, Tank often dismissed the idea of facing him, suggesting that Keyshawn still had more to prove and needed bigger victories before earning a fight. From Tank's perspective, the reaction was understandable. Gervonta Davis had already established himself as one of boxing's biggest attractions, known for his undefeated record, explosive knockout power, and a collection of memorable performances that made him one of the sport's most dangerous fighters.
Light Skin posted those messages about me sparring. I was really looking at it like, okay, so what? That I DM'd you about sparring. So what? No cap. Since when y'all take sparring into consideration of shit? So what? So what? What was his point in even doing that? Like, what was he trying to get with it? That I'm trying to ride his coattail? Like, bro, I don't need you. I don't have to fight you. I'm making real. I don't need you, bro. I don't need you, bro. I do not need you, bro. I don't. If you want to fight me, send me a contract. But if you don't, I'm going to be just as popular fighting you or not fighting you. I'm gonna make my money fighting you or not fighting you. So don't get it twisted like I'm chasing after you. I'm not chasing you, little dude. Little dwarf, Oopa Loopa.
Meanwhile, Keyshawn Davis was still working his way up the division and trying to establish himself as a serious contender. From Gervonta's perspective, Keyshawn had not yet reached the level where he deserved his attention, and Tank viewed the potential matchup as something that could wait until the younger fighter had achieved more.
Get outside, he sees the liver, boom! Digs the left hand right downstairs behind the elbow of Zaragoza, and down he goes. Liver shot shuts every system down in your body.
But everything changed after Keyshawn Davis faced Gustavo Lemos. Entering the bout against a dangerous and experienced opponent, Keyshawn delivered the kind of performance that forced people to pay attention. He wasn't simply edging out rounds. He was controlling the action and showing a level of skill and confidence that stood out. Then came the moment that turned heads across the boxing world. A devastating knockout that sent a clear message. However, the biggest reaction didn't come only from the finish itself. What happened immediately afterward was what truly sent fans and the internet into a frenzy.
Please, the businessman, Keyshawn Davis, Gustavo El Electrico Lemos. 10 rounds. Right here in Norfolk, Virginia. Again, a friendly reminder, the weigh-ins take place tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. From the floor of the Scope Arena just down the street, we'll get them weighed in right inside Scope Arena. Open to the public. And then it goes down Friday night. All fights exclusive to ESPN Plus, beginning at 6:20 Eastern. There it is. This is our main event. The businessman, Keyshawn Davis, Gustavo El Electrico Lemos. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to leave it right there. Thank you so much for...
Keyshawn didn't wait until a later interview to send his message to Gervonta Davis. He made his challenge known immediately after the fight, while the cameras were still capturing the moment inside the ring. With the spotlight on him, Keyshawn grabbed the microphone and directly called out Tank, delivering the famous knock-knock Gervonta line with a fearless attitude and complete confidence. That bold statement quickly became one of the most talked about moments of the night.
Hey, a world title. But also, we gonna come back to Norfolk, man, so y'all don't forget about me. Y'all keep supporting DB3. But a world title definitely gonna be next. 2025, we got big plans for everybody in the boxing world. Hey, Gervonta, knock, knock.
You've been on that all week. Listen.
And instantly, the boxing community erupted. Social media was flooded with reactions as fans, analysts, and fighters began discussing Keyshawn's bold call-out and what it could mean for a potential showdown with Gervonta Davis. The moment quickly became one of the biggest talking points in boxing.
Hey, buddy Shakur, just one question. How did Keyshawn look, man?
Ready for whoever comes next. That boy ready. He been ready, actually. You know what I mean? Just given the opportunity, that's all it is.
You got two little brothers that is closing on Tank. You know, one of them gonna get him.
One of them gonna get him. It's gonna be a great night of boxing when they do.
Appreciate it.
This wasn't just another ordinary call-out. It was a direct challenge delivered with purpose and confidence. The timing, the delivery, and the way Keyshawn handled the moment showed that he had planned the statement carefully. He wasn't simply asking for an opportunity. He was making it clear that he wanted the fight and wanted the entire boxing world to hear it. By putting Gervonta Davis on the spot in front of the cameras, Keyshawn created the exact reaction he was looking for, and the message reached everyone watching.
Knock that man ass out, man. Stop playing with me, man.
Keep that going, man. Hey, real talk, you having a good time, though?
Hey, this is my city, man. I try to tell y'all that shit.
The entire discussion around Keyshawn quickly began to change. Instead of being viewed as just another rising contender, he started gaining serious attention from analysts, fighters, and respected names throughout the sport. Even Mike Tyson, one of boxing's most intimidating and legendary figures, recognized Keyshawn's potential. He praised the young fighter's abilities, highlighting his combination of skill, power, and champion-level mentality. When a figure with Tyson's experience gives that kind of recognition, the boxing world takes notice.
David Keyshawn, this new guy, he's 140 pounds. He's not bad.
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis. That's him right there, isn't it?
Ooh, no, I thought he was.
Ooh, there we go right here. Oh, he's a young guy.
Nice combination.
He's quick.
Good. Yeah. Ooh.
He's a harder puncher.
At first, Gervonta Davis continued to brush off Keyshawn's challenge. During interviews, Tank treated the situation casually, suggesting that he had other priorities and more important opponents to focus on. But eventually, the attention surrounding Keyshawn started to change the conversation. Whether it was the growing media coverage or the fact that Keyshawn was becoming one of the most talked about names in boxing, the pressure began to build. He was even receiving more spotlight than established fighters like Shakur Stevenson, who had already been competing at the highest level for years.
What has he done in the sport? He hasn't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
The Keyshawn. Keyshawn looking way more better than this nigga. I keep screaming this nigga name, he haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
What do you say to those who say that you might be afraid? So what do you say to those who might be saying that, he's afraid of you?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody, it gotta be somebody hitting us and hurting us. Like, he don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only winning basketball and football. Shit don't win in boxing.
Whatever the reason behind the shift, Tank eventually had to recognize what was happening. Keyshawn was gaining momentum, making headlines, and building his name at a rapid pace. His rise was becoming impossible to ignore, and the attention around him continued to grow with every move he made. If there was ever a moment to view Keyshawn Davis as a serious threat, it's now. He is no longer just a young fighter chasing a major payday or trying to make a name for himself. Keyshawn has shown that he is focused on reaching the top, and he is backing up his words with action. He's also surrounding himself with the right team and the right guidance to reach that goal. And when it comes to finding someone capable of helping him solve the challenge of facing Gervonta Davis, few names carry more experience and knowledge than Floyd Mayweather. Yes, Floyd Mayweather is now playing a major role in Keyshawn Davis's preparation, and that adds another layer to the entire situation. Few people understand Gervonta Davis's style better than Floyd, who previously helped guide Tank's development and played a part in shaping him into one of boxing's most dangerous punchers. Because of that history, Floyd has unique insight into Tank's abilities, tendencies, and approach inside the ring. Now, that experience and knowledge could become a valuable advantage for Keyshawn as he prepares for the biggest challenge of his career.
Now I got the chance to be around Floyd Mayweather. He be calling me now, he be texting me now. The whole last camp, I was in Floyd's gym. He closing down the gym for me. I'm working pads with him. He working pads with me and my brother Kelvin. Me and Kelvin sparring in front of Floyd. Like, he coaching him. Like, now it's like, damn, Shakur, Terrence, and Floyd now. So, man, I honestly think that's God. Like, if you really look at it, what professional fighters out here just have a strong circle as strong as like ours. Like, you got the best prospect. Then you got Shakur. Then you got Terrence Crawford. And then outside of our circle, we got Floyd Mayweather also tapping in with us. You know what I mean? Like, our circle is really crazy. It's really crazy, and it shows to where when we fight, it's always our opponents. It's like it's never a close fight. Even with Terrence, it's never a close fight.
This situation has grown beyond a simple boxing matchup. The history between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis has added another level of intensity to the story. Following their public fallout, Floyd has continued to work with top fighters and share his experience with those preparing for major challenges. Before Terrence Crawford faced Errol Spence Jr., Mayweather was reported to have provided guidance and strategic advice, and now his focus has shifted toward helping Keyshawn Davis. For Keyshawn, this means he is gaining knowledge from one of boxing's greatest defensive minds. Floyd Mayweather built his reputation on detailed preparation, tactical adjustments, and the ability to find openings in an opponent's style that if anyone understands the small details that could create problems for Gervonta Davis, Floyd's experience and insight could be a major factor in Keyshawn's preparation. Floyd isn't simply offering words of encouragement to Keyshawn. He's actively involved in his development. Through sparring sessions, pad work, defensive exercises, and lessons focused on ring awareness, Mayweather is helping Keyshawn sharpen every part of his game. The goal is to prepare Keyshawn for the challenges that come with facing Gervonta Davis. Floyd is working to make sure that when the opportunity arrives, Keyshawn enters the ring with the skills, confidence, and preparation needed to compete at the highest level.
Now, when it come to fighting this person, when it come to fighting that person, the only person that I'm calling out that I want to fight is Gervonta, man. Other than that, don't ask me to fight nobody, bro. I keep proving y'all wrong and wrong and wrong. And before I prove it to y'all, I say it.
Adding even more intrigue to the situation, it appears Gervonta Davis may already be preparing for the next chapter of his life outside boxing. Tank has announced that 2025 is expected to be his final year competing inside the ring, making every potential fight during that period even more significant.
25 is at the next year. I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate on that?
Out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Has hinted at stepping away from boxing for some time, but this time the possibility of retirement appears more serious. With his announced plans to make 2025 his final year in competition, every remaining fight carries even more importance. With a scheduled matchup against Lamont Roach on March 1st at Barclays Center, the timeline suggests that Tank may only have a limited number of appearances left before he officially walks away from the sport and leaves his gloves behind.
Are you retiring?
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby? Usually they're around to.
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Like say you got a squawk today.
Gervonta Davis has remained one of boxing's biggest names for years, but he has also been open about the possibility of leaving the sport when the time feels right. He has spoken about wanting to spend more time with his family and children, especially after enduring years of intense training camps, demanding fights, and the constant pressure that comes with being a top-level fighter. After such a long and challenging run at the highest level, the idea of stepping away on his own terms has become something Tank has continued to consider.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have two daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really trying to be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that is installed in me. There's loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them for the right.
Many fighters have announced retirement plans before, only to return to the ring later. So the biggest question is whether Gervonta Davis truly intends to walk away this time, that if Tank is genuinely preparing for retirement, then every remaining fight becomes even more meaningful. He would need to carefully choose who receives the opportunity to face him in what could be his final chapter. With Keyshawn Davis continuing to rise, Floyd Mayweather supporting him, and the boxing world paying close attention, a potential matchup between them could become one of the most important moments of Tank's career. Would Gervonta accept the challenge and prove he remains the top fighter? Or would he leave the sport before giving Keyshawn the opportunity he has been demanding? No matter what happens, the decisions Tank makes before stepping away will play a major role in shaping how his career is remembered. Right now, Gervonta Davis appears to be moving closer to retirement. Keyshawn Davis is building momentum, and Floyd Mayweather's involvement has made the situation even more interesting. If 2025 truly marks the end of Tank's career, then his final fights will need to leave a lasting impact that a showdown with Keyshawn, especially with Floyd in his corner, could represent either a passing of the torch or Tank proving that he still has plenty left to offer. The biggest question remains, will Tank accept the challenge, give Keyshawn his opportunity, or retire without ever settling the rivalry? If the fight happens, who comes out on top? Is Gervonta Davis still too experienced and dangerous? Or could Keyshawn Davis be the next superstar to take over boxing? Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Tank is really retiring? Should he face Keyshawn before leaving the sport? And is Floyd Mayweather simply creating competition? Or does he truly believe Keyshawn has what it takes? Don't forget to like the video if you're excited for more boxing updates. Subscribe for the latest fight news. And I'll see you in the next video.